It's hard to begin to even list the differences between the Green Party and the Labour Party. I think one of the most obvious and egregious examples, though, is I'm someone who's supported proportional representation for a long time. This is essentially making sure we have a fair voting system where every vote means the seats are matched proportionally, the clue's in the title. Now, I was lobbying Labour alongside many, many people for a long time to do this. And finally, a few years ago, the Labour Party had a huge conference where the trade unions got behind proportional representation, the members got behind proportional representation, and there was a historic vote where it finally got passed, and there was much celebration. That same day, Keir Starmer, a man who, by the way, who ran on the coattails of Jeremy Corbyn, ditched every single pledge before he was even in power, then saw this vote happen, and he just said, no, I'm not going to do that. I mean, what is the point of the Labour Party even having a conference? What is the point of being a Labour Party member? You are having literally zero influence or impact on this Labour government and their cruel, inhumane policies. You're having literally zero impact on this Labour government in terms of creating a better future or moving to a better society. And I would say the biggest difference, so Darren Jones, who's a Bristol Labour MP, wrote an article in The Guardian last week that said the Green Party have undeliverable promises, that we're promising things that are undeliverable. And first of all, I don't know what he's talking about because he often talks about a wealth tax, but there are lots of countries in the world, like Switzerland, a particularly wealthy a place, Freudian slip, who have a wealth tax and it's worked out just fine. And it really felt like what he was adopting was, again, Thatcher, you can do your impression again if you want, who said there is no alternative.
I don't have that one in my head. I could do the lady's not for turning.
Very, very impressive. Clearly your idol.
I did a personality quiz once and it turned out I've got the same personality type as Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, gosh. The date is off, I'm standing you up. But quite seriously, they're always pushing this idea that there is no alternative. They're always pushing the idea that to want a better, fairer, greener world is some kind of idea of fantasy politics. And I think that's the most corrosive idea of all. Because the biggest difference between the Green Party and the Labour Party is we have imagination. And I believe that the people in this country also have imaginations. But the reason why people's imaginations have been blocked is very specific lobbying, again, from big corporate companies who spend millions, if not billions, on misinformation, on media narratives to tell us it cannot be better, it cannot be different. Inequality is just a natural fact of life, and that's just how it works. And it's up to all of us, particularly the creatives, if you're in the room, to spend the time to think about how do we tell different stories. Because we can spend all the time in spreadsheets, graphs, and data. That stuff's important. It's important we're based in facts and science. But if we don't tell the powerful stories, we won't connect. And actually, Farage, give him one thing, he tells a powerful story. But his story is hate and division, and they're currently rocketing through the polls. And I believe it is time for the Green Party and a politics of hope, community, and solidarity. It's time for that to rocket through the polls too.